Alright, wake up, bro. Alright. There you go. Alright. That little nigga so baggy, bro. Look, booty ass. Ooh, weird ass nigga. Nigga mad at me, he ass. What the fuck you want me to do about that, bro? I don't know.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the desert Southwest, Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
I give it to me love, I'm stuck being selfish. No way to love, there was no way she could help it. Said from crazy, I never felt it. Down turns loyal, hoes telling lies. Homies falling apart, but you don't see me get inside. I swear they wasn't living right with me. I swear a lot of shit been changing. Niggas not, they ain't really just keep it straight.
And from the 25, they moved this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to ball that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now they try the right side here. Into the secondary, across the 40. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. Gosh, when you've got Deshaun Watson, Charles executing a run-pass option, that puts the defense in a tough spot, does it not?
It does, and what I liked is that you called me this week, watching your own video, your own tape, and you said, I think the runner's going to pop a few this week because of what we've seen from Deshaun Watson, his ability to get to the corner. That's where the focus will go.
Jones, first carry for the USC man. he sneaks his way forward only for a couple of years. Second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
Oh, my God. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And the return comes to him.
Are you serious, finish?
And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, we've got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Bullshit, nigga.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. It's a filthy joke. He's got some space and the Cardinals are on the board first here in this division matchup. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of the ball game, how about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
That's how you want to do it. You a fake ass fumble.
Sitting down to kick this one away, and off it goes. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. From the gun, Murray. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Kenny Clark able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray.
Let's go!
Lost the football.
Let's go!
The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And again this time to Taylor. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Seven, our score after 1. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. And now here's a carry heading left. Call it a gain of 4 and bring up 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh my God, are you serious?
The football. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back.
Bullshit. These niggas don't be jumping shit.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky though, there's no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah,
look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown in his first half. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7.
Killing me, bro. Killing me.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. That decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. This one swung out here to Jones. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 43.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 5 yards remain on 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage. On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are...
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Lock in, nigga.
Wilson scored with the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. taken from about the 12. And he's going to get this across the 10 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
I don't think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On second down, McCaffrey. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The backup Murray, his first throw. Now he'll let it go deep inside. The side is complete on the diving effort. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Second down and 7. To throw is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try to pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. From the right hash, this from 48. And this one's going to just tuck in on the left corner as he gets it to go. And they take a 17-14 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah. You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline.
Oh, my God!
Complete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
You gotta be shitting me, bro. You gotta be shitting me, my nigga.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Throwing on third down, Watson. Flush to his right. He rifles one, it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late, and that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
We stop. Get it.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. From way up at the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Damn, we should have caught that, nigga.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
What I'd like to keep with them is to put together some good extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but they run it more effectively. They may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 139 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey. McCaffrey with the first down and more. Oh, what a juke into space. A big gain there on 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Here's Murray. Buying time to his left. And outbounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. But looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is a winner of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little
That
game.
nigga trying to go crazy.
166 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. Three yards remain for second down. Now a handoff looking right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now they try the right side here. Shrugs the tackle. Nice. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. Running game working, and stick with it on first down. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Andy Janovich taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers are an extra point away from taking the lead. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it.
Oh, yeah, he's tired now.
The 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter of the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Man, 188 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Oh!
This down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Here's Connor. Oh, he's got a little down. Getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
There's a lot of good on that play when we see the big fella taking a rumble into the secondary. But how about the big part of it, taking care of the football? He doesn't carry it very often, but when he does, he's got to make sure that he doesn't get it popped free. Unlike Mike Tolbert in Super Bowl 50, carrying the ball popped free, turnover, and it hurt his team.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, in a tight 1-point game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Watch the run.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
Watch the fucking run.
Losing yardage to the 14. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick here is good. Taking the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. He's at the 40. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Let's go.
A big play there out of the running game. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff to the fullback, Janovich. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
The Packers keeping the offense out there now as he'll go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Let's go. We got put on here.
Intercepted.
Let's go.
Around the 37.
Let's go. Let's go. go.